Hello everyone, I am going to dictate you steno legal matter. Be ready. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, start.
Be ready. Start. The learned sessions judge was not apparently inclined to grant ex parte interim stay, and so on the same day he directed that notice of the revision application should be given to the other party. Stop. The case then stood adjourned for hearing on September 8, 1951. Stop. On September 6, 1951, when the case was called out before the learned sessions judge, the appellant was present. Stop. The learned sessions judge found that the appellant had not submitted a copy of his application as already directed, but he was told that the appellant was submitting a copy on the same day. Stop. That is why the learned judge ordered the notice should be issued after the said copy was filed. Stop. The hearing of the case was then adjourned to September 12, 1951. So far, there is no dispute about the facts. Stop. There is, however, a serious dispute as to other events which, according to the complainant, happened on September 6, 1951. Stop. The complainant's case is that after the hearing of the case was adjourned to September 12, 1951, and notice of the application was ordered to be issued to party number 2, the appellant prevailed upon Shri Meghraj Kalrak of the Sessions Judge a court to prepare an actual stay order. That the said stay order was accordingly prepared and was got signed by the reader of the court. Stop. Then the appellant obtained the stay order from Sri Lal Chand and dispatched Kalrak to whom it was entrusted by the reader. Stop. Armed with this order, the appellant personally took the order to the sub-divisional magistrate and presented it to him the next day. Stop. In due course, the revision application was taken up for hearing on September 12, 1951. Stop. Since no notice had been served on party number 2, the hearing was again adjourned to September 22, 1951. Stop. It is common ground that on September 22, 1951, it was discovered that a fraudulent stay order had been issued from the office of the learned sessions judge's court. Stop. The learned sessions judge then called for explanation from Sri Meghraj and directed the sub-divisional magistrate to treat the letter of September 6, 1951, containing the alleged order to stay as cancelled. Stop. It appears that as a result of the inquiry held by the learned sessions judge, he found that Sri Meghraj had committed a grave mistake and held that it would be enough if Sri Meghraj was fined Rs 500 and administered a severe warning to behave properly in future. Stop. Over.